We come now to a very special distinction, the degree of Honorary Fellow in the American College of Radiology. This recognition is bestowed upon distinguished individuals who, by virtue of residence, education, profession, or location of their board certification, are ineligible for admission as members of the college other than as honorary fellows. This year, we have invited two outstanding leaders to join our fellowship. The 2018 ACR Honorary Fellows are Dr. Corrado Bibbolino of Lazzaro Spallanzani National Institute for Infectious Disease in Rome, and Dr. Yasushi Nagata of Hiroshima University in Hiroshima. Our honorary fellows are both here this evening and are well known to many of us through their strong ties with colleagues in the United States and at the ACR. Now, will Dr. Corrado Bibbolino please join me at the podium? Our first honorary fellow this evening is Dr. Corrado Bibbolino. When asked why he decided to become a doctor, Dr. Bibbolino replied, "I was fascinated by the study of anatomy of the human body." Dr. Bibbolino's awe of the subject deepened as the era of ultrasound, CT, and MRI began. After serving in the military, Dr. Bibbolino became a member of the radiology department at San Camillo Forlanini Hospital in Rome, where he rose to the role of section head of ultrasound. Later, he became the chief of the departments of radiology, clinical services, and research at the Lazzaro Spallanzani National Institute for Infectious Diseases. Much of his work was related to the study of bioterrorism and diseases such as tuberculosis, AIDS, SARS, and Ebola. Dr. Bibbolino has also been active in Italian healthcare policy and education. He contributed to the development of national guidelines for radiology practice, including the regulation of teleradiology. His influence and leadership have led to the establishment of recent Italian laws on healthcare security, professional liability in criminal matters, and insurance reimbursement. Dr. Bibbolino retired from his position in 2011. He is a board member of the Italian branch of Choosing Wisely, and since 2012 has been involved in the slow medicine movement, which focuses on a thoughtful, deliberate approach to patient care. Dr. Bibbolino has been a speaker at approximately 200 events, authored or co-authored 37 peer-reviewed books, and contributed articles to nearly 100 scientific publications. For his professional accomplishments and commitment to his patients, the American College of Radiology is pleased to present Dr. Bibbolino with honorary fellowship.
Thank you, Dr. Kay. Thank you to the Board of Chancellors, to the ACR. This tremendous honor is the climax of my professional career, and I will never forget this evening. I want to thank my family and my friend who helped make this dream possible, Leonard Berlin, a master of ethics and forensic radiology. I thank you to my scientific society, CMI Union of Radiologists, SNR. I am only one voice of a common and shared way of thinking. I have dedicated much time to find a way in which our profession would not lose interpersonal relations with the patients and be overwhelmed by the extraordinary impressive growth of technology which has taken place over the last 40 years. I have always tried to find the best method of uniting the machine and the physician, because technological advances are created as tools for man and not as a replacement. I spoke often on this with Roberto Passariello, the last Italian to be awarded the Honorary Fellowship 19 years ago. While sitting at his desk in the University of Rome, I looked up and saw the black plaque of Honorary Fellowship of the ACR on the wall. It was a reference to a strong way of thinking and seeing the future of radiology. My subscription to ACR almost 20 years ago represented my wish to find a different way of being a radiologist in Italy. Appropriateness criteria are milestones like those that were placed in the streets of the ancient Rome, which carried civilization to the world. Teaching radiology to residents in pneumology, I thought that appropriateness criteria are that the referring physician has to know. The science must be interpreted first by radiologists who are the experts. Countless articles of ACR are like the North Star that shows the way to sail, and many initiatives of ACR, such as Choosing Wisely, that I promoted in Italy, have followed and been implemented in my country. Artificial intelligence, value-based radiology, and over-diagnosis are among the next big challenges. I know that we are ready to fight to become not the tool of machine as in Kubrick's visionary film 2001, Odyssey in the Space. AI may be one of the most important progress of humanity if we were able to drive it and not to be driven. Many forces want to take the place of radiologists and substitute their role in the contact with the patients, thus leading to a flat automatic medicine. This should not be allowed to happen. We have moved beyond the stethoscope with sonography, CT, MRI, which are the new arts, because radiology is an art and not a commodity, and we must remember this in every moment. My deepest gratitude to all of you for this extraordinary occasion and for your attention.
I want to personally take this opportunity to express my thanks and appreciation to all of the partners, families, and guests here tonight for this special event. Your understanding and commitment to all of us during the years that we have served our organizations and profession and our patients makes you true partners in advancing our profession of radiology and the care we provide our patients. On behalf of us all, thank you for your support. You may have already sensed, for me, this has been a truly inspiring evening. We are all fortunate to live and work in a country that gives us freedom to develop, learn, and share the innovations that help us constantly improve the care we give our patients. In recognition and appreciation for all that we enjoy, I ask everyone to please stand and raise your voices by joining our guest vocalist, Shirley Demetrius, in singing God Bless America. Just a little parenthetic, Shirley Demetrius is one of our peer scholars. Now, I don't have time to go into it, but it's an effort on the part of the college to attract good young people to radiology. So after singing, please remain standing for the benediction. Shirley? There you are.
Stand
Talented. Before closing this convocation, let us return our thoughts again to the source of our inspiration and our service, our Maker. Reverend Starlene Joyner Burns will now lead us in the benediction.
Let us pray. God, as we conclude this ceremony, we know in our hearts and our minds that the men and women honored here tonight will do all in their power to advance radiology to the next level. We stand strong that they will respect all life as if it was their own and treat all people with kindness and compassion. As we leave this space, let us leave knowing that all life matters. May the lives be enriched as we learn from each other and as we serve each other. And may we continue to feel blessed as technology advances, making our years on earth longer and richer. Amen.
I ask the guests to sit and remain seated until the recessional is completed. I invite everyone to join me immediately following this convocation to attend the special reception honoring our new fellows, honorary fellows, and gold medalists. This convocation is adjourned. Thank you very much.